So good morning. Today is July 9th. I'm going to get our PowerPoint going here. I know, there's so many people here. This might be record breaking. I don't know if I can handle it. Oh, yep, and then of course, always the security alerts. You never know what my computer will have on it. There we go. All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you everyone for coming. It finally feels like summer out and it's glorious. I'm loving it. I know. And speaking of July 4th, we have our event review. So we had almost 200 members come out for our 4th of July celebration, and it was fun. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We had a blast. It was so fun for the team. For our leadership, we had jobs for everyone. We were, really focused on, we have this many members coming. We need to make this the best experience we can. So we were organized. We had 2 buffets going to help get people through the lines. We had 2 bars set up. We did our best to get people moving around so it didn't just feel like everyone's stuck in one spot, and it felt really great. Yes?
And awesome weather. Thank you.
Thanks. I really tried hard on the weather this year. It was just like last year, though, because last year it was super overcast, and then it parted right before guest arrival. And last year it was really, really hot when the clouds parted, and so we quickly dragged over umbrellas and put up pop-up tents. And this year it wasn't quite that hot, so we didn't have to run around like Looney Tunes, but it was great to have the sun come out. But we started with a car and bike parade, including Mr. Steer here in the back. Excellent work, excellent work. This was so fun. And the Kais, you were in it too? Yep, everyone was in it. I know they said that it was fun to go around the neighborhoods because people had brought chairs out and were waiting, and so it sounded like it was really fun. Next year, I want to take our truck and put some team members in the back of it and go run around in the parade too. I mean, or we could throw things at you. We don't know, but it'd be fun. Like beads. Who knows? So this was some pictures. John McLeod is the leader of our Trilogy Car Club, and so he was the member who organized this. And it was so fun. He expected 11 cars, and I believe 15 showed up to be in it, which was great. We blocked spots off in the Mantle parking lot, and then the cars were on display during the event, so people could go around and check out the cool rides and stuff. And then we also had the bike club, which I think, how many people showed up? 4? 4 or 5? Yeah.
Jason's bike is expertly decorated by the whole staff.
Yes. Jason, last minute, he was like, oh my gosh, I didn't decorate my bike. And so he was like, somebody get some streamers or something. And I was like, oh, you came to the right place. So the team all gathered in and grabbed the rest of the decorations that we hadn't put up yet and just decorated his bike and sent him on his merry way. So that was fun. This is a picture of the actual 4th of July celebration. We utilized our lawn that's outside of Flow for tables, as well as our lawn that's right outside of Hudson. So we got to accommodate more people because we had a wait list. We rented more tables and chairs so that we could accommodate more people. So that was fantastic. It's a great testimony to using that wait list because that's exactly what we do it for. People wanted to come, and we were able to rent those tables and chairs to accommodate them. So that was great. We had the Veterans Club here. They had a table sharing about what they do and connecting with other people, which was great to see that community building. The Veterans Club, Dan is the leader of that, and it's getting more active this year. So in November, we'll be doing some more partnerships with them. So be sure to keep an eye out, but I'm looking forward to that. And then down here, we just have some pictures of some members and their grandson having some fun. So it was good times. And you can see the sun is out. It's great. Oh, yeah. And especially with the grass, too, it pops. And I was laughing because so we have a very well-maintained sprinkler system that keeps our grass very green, but it also keeps it quite damp. And so a week before the event, I had emailed Robert and I was like, all right, Robert, like, let's make sure the sprinklers are turned off so that we can make sure that the grass isn't sopping wet. And then wouldn't you know, Mother Nature just laughed at me all day Saturday because it poured. I was like, well, that...
Yes, but it wasn't the 4th.
But yep, exactly. It wasn't the 4th and it wasn't mushy, so it was great. It all worked out. So thank you everyone who came. It was a blast. It really felt like what we do here is build community, and there were new neighbors coming, old neighbors coming. We had new team members, older team members. It was a great experience. Hi, Bill. One Day University, we have on the 11th, Why Homer Matters. On the 13th, we have the rise and fall of the British Empire. And on the 15th, we have Rachel Carson and the birth of the environmental movement. So a couple of different themes there, and I will be selecting August coming up probably next week. Just a reminder, on Tuesdays, we have our cookies, campfires, and cocktails. Did anyone go to this last week? No, I know there was a little rain delay. It was like baseball, but the show went on. The fire got lit. Dino said he ran out there with some lighter fluid because the wood was all wet because it was pouring, but the fires went whoosh. And I asked if he got it on video, and he didn't. I was like, are you new here? Yeah, he still has his eyebrows, which after I've seen how many times that man has flambéed, I'm already surprised he still has eyebrows, but the fire did not sear them off, so that was good. So on Tuesdays, this one, registration is required because we do have beverages available for purchase outside, which means we have to have an event. So you do have to register for Tuesday's events. But Fridays, we have Smores at the Summit, which is a complimentary event. And for that one, you're welcome to just come on down. I know we had a good turnout last night, it looked like. We have s'more kits available for purchase. It's $5, and it comes with enough supplies for 4 s'mores, or 2 if you're me. This one's great fun. There's no alcohol allowed at this one because we don't operate with our banquet permit. So it's a great time if you don't bring grandkids or anything. It's fun. So it looked like the weather was pretty last night. Sandy.
I wasn't there, but I heard great things about it.
Oh, good.
And the other thing, and I don't know how to figure it out, which was you might want to put like a wet mat or something in there.
Oh, yes. For those at home, the comment was with maybe a wet nap or something in the kit. That's a good idea. Will you remind me when we're done with that? I need to. Good. Good. Yeah, it's been fun. I know the team was getting the fire lit when I was leaving last night, and so it just smelled like summer. It was so nice. Excuse me. So yes, this one's Friday nights. No registration required. Just come on down. And this will be going unless we get a burn ban in effect. So we'll continue it throughout the summer. July 15th, this was actually a picture from yesterday's hike that the hiking club went on. Fawn and Giovanna, who are 2 of our trainers there, took members, and they went to Skookum Falls, and it looks beautiful. And so this was a picture from yesterday's hike. And then just a reminder that on July 15th, they will be going to the Pinnacle Peak Loop, and there is still spots available for that one. So if you want to get out and enjoy a hike, enjoy our beautiful Pacific Northwest, this is a great hike. It's fun times. On July 16th, we are going to be going to the Puyallup Fish Hatchery. This one is going to be led by the president of the foundation. So it's a private tour for our members. Registration is required because we have a max that we're able to bring with us, but it's going to be about an hour to an hour and a half of a tour. We'll start in their visitor center where he'll kind of educate us about the beginning of the hatchery and the foundation. And then we're going to go outside and we'll get to see the actual hatchery where the eggs are incubated and where the little baby fishies start their lives. I'm sure there's a better name for that, but that's just what we're going with. And then we'll get to see where they're released. So it'll be an interesting kind of educational, as well as just a cool experience to be able to get outdoors. It is outside, so make sure you wear good shoes. They said it's not very hilly, but just make sure that you dress for the weather just in case it is maybe you need a hat if it's going to be super sunny, or maybe bring a light coat because you never know. But the tickets are going quickly for this one, so be sure to sign up if you'd like to go.
That is a good thing to go to. I went when my daughter was in grade
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's nice to know it's right here.
Yes, it's right down the hill, which is nice. I myself have not been. I was raised in North Seattle, so we always grew up going to the locks and seeing the fish ladder there, and they have a visitor center at the locks as well. So that's where we always went growing up. So I'm excited to see this one. Now I get a chance to see the South End's situation, so that'll be fun. Oh, is there one in Issaquah? I didn't know. It's a full meal deal.
And they actually go to this one, you can go to the farmer's net.
Ooh, fun. Yes, here. Yep, good question. So we'll meet here at 9:30 and then caravan to there. So if anyone needs to carpool, or if you would prefer to just meet us there, just send me an email so I'm not waiting here for you. But we will meet here and then caravan there. The tour starts at 10, so 10 to 11:30-ish is what they said.
So these types of things, like you're doing it this year, will you be doing it next year?
Good question. So the question was, this is something we're doing this year. Will we do it again next year? Probably yes. We get different people, and even when Shea is fully built out, there's always people buying homes. So there's always resale. So we always have new community members and people who are new. So if I don't do it every year, I usually do it every other year, so it gets back in rotation. But the things that I know, when I was gone, we did a karaoke night. That was great fun, and we heard great things about that. So I'll be bringing that one back again. So if people enjoyed it and it was well supported, then yeah, we do it again. National Ice Cream Day. I know. I mean, National Ice Cream Day is every day at our house. But specifically, the world recognizes National Ice Cream Day as July 17th. So we will have ice cream available on Hawks Nest patio. It will be set up at 3 o'clock. It's while supplies last, so no registration required, but come on down. Our concierge team will be out here helping you get it out with toppings and things. So it's a good time to just enjoy some summertime treats, because why the heck not? Yep, and that's why we say while supplies last, so come and get it. Oh, the Cuisinart does? Oh, did not know that. My personal favorite is Trader Joe's makes these really good cookie ice cream sandwiches that are these, I don't know how they keep them soft because they're frozen, but you take them out of the freezer and they're like soft chocolate chip cookies like a Toll House, and then chocolate chip ice cream in the middle. I ate way too many of them when I was pregnant, and then couldn't use that excuse anymore now, fortunately. But our freezer is always stocked with those. So highly suggest, if you're going to Trader Joe's, search those out because they are delightful. Save the date. We are going to be bringing back Lodge Fest this year. So August 13th at 1 p.m. Our team is getting the final details in place, but it is going to be the Summer of Love. It is the 55th anniversary. Yeah. Oh, or Sandy, I put this event together for you, so if you don't come, I'm going to be really sad. This is really just code for a party for Sandy. So yeah. But it'll be really fun, groovy vibes. We have a sneak peek. We have a Volkswagen bus coming out that is a photo booth. And so it's going to be really fun. I've worked with them before at a different venue. So that'll be a fun thing. That'll be here. We'll have past appetizers. We'll have food stations. We'll have beverages available, working on music. It'll be a fun time. So this is an annual event that we do. Like I said, August 13th, 1 p.m. It will probably get posted mid of this coming week. So keep an eye out for that one. And fun fact, this is my favorite era of music, is the 60s, hence my Beatles tattoo. So I'm really excited about this event. Facility update. So we are bringing back our weekly department head articles. So on the Summiteer on Wednesdays, you'll start seeing custom content from each of our department heads. So whether that's myself, Dino, Robert, or Jason, you will see an article. And this week it's going to be Robert with the facility team. His team has been very hard at work. We had Jason referenced it last week, but we had a pipe burst in one of our bathrooms here, which quickly they were able to call somebody in and get them down and get working on it. So that was a quick fix on their end. And then, as I'm sure you've noticed, there is a nice white truck out back. We unfortunately had more walk-in issues, but Robert was able to very quickly get us the cooler that you see out there. So we are still able to run our restaurant. It was a great team effort here on Thursday, everyone jumping in and making sure we could still open and get the product. So that is why that white fridge is out there. So they're scheduling whatever needs to be done on the walk-in. I don't speak walk-in directly, but they're working on that. So the show will go on. And then, as you can see, the beauty bark install, I believe, is all the way done. I know I drove past the mantle yesterday, and you could see it was just like fresh and really pretty looking. So it always feels like a nice new layer of love around the lodge when the beauty bark gets laid down. A layer of love, why not? Summer of love, we're here for it. But yeah, their team has been working really well together. Some great players. He has a full team now, so it's very exciting to see them all around. Hunter, Savannah, they're all fantastic. So feel free to always stop a porter if you see them, or Robert if you see something around the lodge that's not quite right. I know one of the soap dispensers in the men's restroom, whoopsie, fell off the wall. And so those are things that you can just pop in the office and just let us know, and it got fixed within the hour. So we don't always see everything that's happening around the building, so we ask that you help us keep an eye out for things like that. But Robert is fantastic. We're so lucky to have him. He takes care of everything super quickly, which is great. So always let us know if you see something that just looks out of place, and we will get on it and problem solve it. That's what we do around here. And just like that, because without Jason, all I do is talk, I'm going to quickly switch this to the other screen so that if anyone